Hello, boys and girls. We're going to learn some vocabulary words to go with our story, The Great Fuzz Frenzy. We will be reading that story shortly. So, here are some words that we will need to know for our story. The first word is gasped. Let's say that word gasped. If people gasped, they took a sharp breath in a surprised way. And if you look at this picture, these kids are all watching a movie and they're very surprised. So the children gasped in surprise as they watched the movie. The next word is frenzy. Let's say that word frenzy. Frenzy. A frenzy is a time of great excitement and wild behavior. So in this picture, the fish were in a feeding frenzy. Someone was feeding them, and do you see how they're all coming up to the surface, wanting to eat the food that is being fed to them? So frenzy means to have great excitement and to act wildly. In your lives, it's saying that you might experience a frenzy at a birthday party because you're pretty excited. The next word is battleground. So you can see the cannon, so that tells you it has something to do with a battle or a fight. Battleground, let's say that word, battleground. A battleground is where a fight takes place. So if we look at that picture, it says this field was once a battleground. Long ago, a large battle was fought here. So think about maybe in your house, you might have a pillow fight. And if you have a pillow fight in the living room, that would be the battleground for the pillow fight. The next word is feud. Let's say that word, feud. The E is silent and the U is long, feud. A feud is a long fight. In the picture, the sentence that goes with the picture says, my sister and I are in a feud because she takes my toys. So if you could think of different times where maybe you've been in an argument, but it lasts for a while, it would be called a feud. Sometimes sports teams have a long-standing feud. Strokes. You can see that the person in this picture is petting their dog. Strokes. Let's say that word, strokes. When something strokes something else, it moves gently over that thing. In the picture, the woman strokes the young puppy as it falls asleep. So to stroke something is to just move back and forth over it, very similar to petting something. The next word is tumbling, and in this picture it looks like they're doing some somersaults. Let's say that word, tumbling. Something that is tumbling is rolling over and over. The tumbling children got dizzy after several somersaults. Sometimes you might describe a ball as tumbling or rolling. The next word is plumes. Let's say that word, plumes. So this looks like a fire. The plumes are long, thin shapes that look like feathers coming off of the fire. Plumes. Plumes of smoke from the campfire drifted up into the air. And the last word we're going to need for our reading this week is wisps. Wisps. So these clouds form wisps. Let's say that word, wisps. Say it one more time, wisps. Wisps are thin streaks of something. Wisps of tiny clouds floated in the sky above us. Sometimes you might refer to a wisp of hair. Those are the words this week, and I think we're going to enjoy our story.